Hello, Commanders! Welcome back to the command table. I am Mathermar, and we will be doing battles 136 through 140 of the Royal Encampment, which is on map 2. Before we jump into that, if you would please be so kind as to like, subscribe, and if you want notifications when I drop new videos, hit that notification bell. Also, if you have any comments, please feel free to leave those below. So let's go ahead and dive right in. We're on map 136, and the volume is very high. Let's get that down. There we go. Alright, let's take a peek. We have an untamed beast, which is going to meet up with my thorn guards. We've got a bunch of mine shrooms, so how do we resolve that? We resolve that by having them come to me. So the key threat that I want to resolve is that soul pylon. Everything else is going to be pretty straightforward. I've got my barrier monk, which is going to resolve a lot of this ranged issue. So the theory being that the Valkyrie is going to keep at least one thorn guard alive, which will hold off all of the shield bearers, and hopefully it keeps everything out of range of that soul pylon if I don't take it down. So you want to not put bodies within that radius. You can kind of see that faint circle all the way around the soul pylon. So if I bring everybody to me, then I don't have to worry so much about it. Fortunately, we're taking it out with our assassins, and then everything else should be pretty straightforward. So let's see how we do. Okay, crystal spires are far enough back that they're not getting hit by the untamed beast. I've got one thorn guard at full health, so I'll always have somebody there to hold everybody off. And now my ranged units can move in and clear up whatever's left that the assassins didn't already get. I think I hit a mine shroom here, but it's okay. There's another thorn guard that is able to hold it back, and even if it did die, it's not a super huge deal because the crystal spires would have taken it out. So yeah, that one's pretty straightforward. Let's move on to 137. Alright, ooh, is this the first time? I think this was the first time we ran into the Eternal Champions. So you can resolve them with bomb bots, but I thought it would be more fun to use mine shrooms. So what we're trying to accomplish here, we've done the positioning trick with the assassins, and I apologize for explaining this for the bazillionth time if you've watched any of the other journey videos. But you can take your assassins, move them off of the map, and put them back on again, and they will have a different arrangement. So you can change the formations of the assassins within the group by moving them off, releasing your finger, moving them back on, and they will be totally different most of the time. So I've put them in a vertical formation to get a vertical split where one will go up, one will go down. I've placed them right in the middle, and that should take out both of the cannoneers. Again, the mine shrooms are going to stop the Eternal Champions in their tracks if they do proceed through the entangling routes. The Eternal Champions and the Brutes are all immune to the freeze trap, but they're not the ones I'm concerned about because I think all of them are going to be dead. It's the Paladin. If the Paladin gets all the way up here, it's going to hit that freeze trap and everything will just nuke the crap out of it. So the shield bearers I just put in here as a means of drawing the fire of the cannoneers. So they're likely going to get a shot off. I did not want them getting a shot off on my crystal spires because they do, I think, 300% damage to constructs. So that's just there as a decoy, and everything else should get nuked by the ranged. So there is your overly lengthy explanation of everything. Here we go. Okay, we got some ECs flipping, taking each other out. Both the cannoneers got a good split on the assassins, and now the brute happened to hit a mine shroom too, which was very handy. All right, so that should have been 137. Let's move on to 138. All right, let's take a peek here. We have some archers in the back, some soul pylons, and from a couple battles ago, you want to make sure you don't have any bodies die within range of those so that they don't start nuking the crap out of your units. Fire Knights, those can be a little troublesome because they do percentage-based damage by applying a burn. So what I'm hoping to accomplish here, I'm going to move these shield bears right into the middle of everything, and these warhounds and these fire knights are all going to kind of encompass the shield bears, and this bomb is going to end up right in the middle because it's going to run into the shield bears and kind of camp there until these close in on it, and it'll just be like putting a firecracker in an enclosed hand. Like, what's the movie? Armageddon, Billy Bob Thornton. Your wife will be opening your ketchup bottles for the rest of your life. Oh no, it wasn't Billy Bob Thornton. It was the other dude, Jason Isaacs or whatever. Anyway, moving on. The assassins are there to take out the soul pylons, and the ranged damage and the warhounds are there for just a quick cleanup of the earth elemental, because the assassins should take out both the archers and the soul pylons, and then they'll move on to the earth elemental as well. So there's that. Let's go ahead and let it run. Hey, watch that bomb. Poof. There went everything. Very, very nice. Oh, it's just so satisfying to see 4 units die to a bomb. All right, we are moving on to 139. All right, let's see what we've got. Okay, we've got a catapult in the back, we've got a battle drummer and an earth elemental, and then a whole lot of shield bearers. So we can resolve the catapult very easily with one set of assassins, and we've had pretty good luck taking it down before it gets a shot off. So that's why we haven't included a barrier monk. That's 2 points we don't have to worry about. So I figured since basically everything else is melee, we'll just have them run into some thorn guards, which will be supported by this Valkyrie. So we'll have at least one thorn guard alive the entire time, because these guys just don't do enough damage to burn through that. Now, speaking of burn, we've got our Ember Fiend in the back, which does percentage-based damage by applying the burn debuff, and that's going to just melt everything, except for the Earth Elemental. That's immune to burn. So that's why we have our Hammer Throwers in there, and also the Thorn Guards and the Crystal Spires will help out with that. So most of the stuff is resolved by the Ember Fiend, and the Crystal Spires will help as they get in range. Catapult's resolved by the Assassins. There we go. Let's let it run. Okay, so everything's converging on those Thorn Guards. There goes the Drummer. Ooh, Drummer's almost gone. But yeah, look at that burn. It's just going to melt the health away of all those high health units. And then the Earth Elemental. It's split, but I've got plenty of other non-burn ranged damage to clean them up. All right, that was very satisfying. Okay, 140. Let's see. Ooh, okay, we've got a Lesher spawn. Jungle God. All right, we have 2 sets of spiders' nests, a whole lot of archers, and 1 set of shield bearers with the Lesher duplicate. It's level 4, so that's not too terribly intimidating. It will likely spawn crows, which I think it did, if I remember this correctly. And let's see, so we have the split on the assassins, again, moving them off and on the map until we've got a vertical orientation. And then that means we have them to where one is closer to one nest and one is closer to the other. So that should take out both of those. The bomb bot is just there to expeditiously clean out the shield bearers up front. The warhounds are going to blitz through and clean up the archers. And then we threw in a paladin and a battle drummer so that we could march right up to the lesser clone and grind him down. So the paladin will keep everybody topped off on health. The battle drummer will keep everybody moving by reducing the duration of the stun. And the shield bearers are immune to stun because the crows that spawn from the lesser clone will be attacking all these guys. So the hounds will get in there as well. I don't think he's going to be alive very long, so we'll just let it run and should go fairly quickly. So there go the assassins. They kill the spider's nest. The hounds have cleared out all the archers. Oh, almost all the archers. And now my cleanup crew has arrived. There he goes. Again, compensating for the stun by having the drummer and the shield bearers. So there is battles 136 through 140. Thank you for watching. We're going to get another video out very quickly. But again, please do like and subscribe, leave comments below, and check out the commandtable.com where we have tutorials, raid strats, and soon we will have merchandise and comics. Thank you for watching. We will see you soon.